be the chief financial officer along with being the chief academic person. So I just couldn't help but comment on that. But my question was, and it's really asking for a comment from the experts there, we've kind of merged in our discourse the concept of diversity and race. The Supreme Court is dealing pretty directly with the issue of race, not so much directly with the issue of diversity. There are leaders who are really strong proponents of diversity, but they minimize race. And then there are leaders who are strongly in favor of diversity, and race is a significant part of the way they conceptualize and practice diversity. So our discourse, and I think our thinking kind of conflates the broad issue of diversity with the issue of race. So I wonder if you could comment in terms of leadership. Just how do we figure that out? How do we maintain an appropriate focus on race while we talk about the broader, critically important concept of diversity?
Well, as a historian, I'll observe that when the whole diversity conversation emerged back in the late 1960s and early 1970s, although we were slow to begin to use that word, it was about race. It was about a moment in time when brave African-American students in campuses all across our country took over buildings and made demands and made clear that their institutions were not representing their communities and themselves. There's few faculty that looked like them. There was nothing in the curriculum that reflected it. And they succeeded. They succeeded more than they ever could have dreamed they would, to the point where diversity now means many more things than. But its origins lie in race, and the racial component of it is critically important. I would be very unhappy to see affirmative action struck down. The inability, henceforth, the inability to use race as a plus factor in admissions. I would be wary of leaders who disguise any interest in race by talking just about diversity, socioeconomic diversity. The origins of what we mean by diversity in America lie in race, and that remains a critical component of it.